Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Big Gay Brewery. It is I, your host, Gary, with the Big Gay Brewery. It has been a minute since we have chat. I have taken a break from some of my YouTube videos and been focusing on a lot of my in-person interactions with friends and just been doing a lot more of kind of like mindful use of my social media platforms. So I decided that it was time that I went ahead and made another YouTube video because I didn't want y'all to miss me. Also because I know that consistency is super key when developing my brand. So anyways, welcome back to the Big Gay Brewery. It's super glad to have you, and I can't wait to share some amazing, exciting news. I've got a lot to cover today, so bear with me. I've been spending time with close friends, like I said, while we've been monitoring the kind of increase in cases that's been happening with COVID-19. It's kind of scary out there. We are seeing a huge second spike that isn't even really a second wave. It's just kind of part of the same first wave. I'm sure you're all very aware of this. Please be safe out there. Look out for each other. Wear a fucking mask, right? Stay 6 feet away from people. Don't be in these large gatherings. Be smart about who you're hanging out with. Just be mindful of your surroundings, right? So we're doing the same thing. We're still hanging with the same, small group of people, and just really trying to be aware of what everyone's exposure risks are, and keeping our eyes on the horizon because, it may be that before we know it, we're back in quarantine. So anyways, spending good time with good people is part of good self-care. So I definitely recommend that you get it in while you can because, hopefully we won't be seeing an even more significant increase of what we're seeing right now. I think we're going to, but anyways, enough on that subject. I'm also really proud to see the changes that have been happening across the country thanks to the Black Lives Matter movement. It's been an incredible journey to watch, not being a part of, which is, again, a very strange phenomenon to experience where I'm not actually taking part in protests, but just having to watch them happen. So I definitely want to thank everyone who's been a part of those protests this entire time and continuing on into the future because I know how important that is and that we fight against systemic racism and fight against the violent killing of black people in America and just in general the idea that we will have a better society and that we will not tolerate such rampant hate spreading through our country. So hats off to all of you and thank you so much for any of you who have been supporting the protests and the efforts of this movement during this time. Another huge thanks goes out to everyone who's been donating to the Trevor Project on my page this month. Wow, it's been amazing. Our first goal was $500. We blew that out of the water. We are now over $1,500. I think we're over $1,600 to date. Today will be my last day doing a stream where I'm raising money for it. The stream or the fundraiser technically ends tomorrow on July 1st. So I guess tomorrow would probably count, but I'm trying to do it so it's only through June. Anyways, regardless, if we can, push over to that $2,000 mark, that would be it's stellar because we'd be going, 4 times the amount that we originally had planned to make. So the reality is that every dollar we raise is so important, and I want to thank each and every one of you for anything you've contributed because it's all going to LGBTQI youth who are facing adverse living conditions. They're facing really stressful situations in their lives, sometimes life-threatening situations. They're in crisis. They're facing suicide or homelessness. So there's a lot of risk factors involved there, and it's really important that we support these causes in any way that we can. So again, whether it's just moral support or $5 or $20, whatever you've been giving, thank you so much. It means a lot to me and to the people at the Trevor Project, I'm sure. So Stream with Pride continues on through actually the 15th of July because that was a delay that Twitch had gone ahead and done in order to show solidarity with Black Lives Matter movement. So we'll still have hashtag Stream with Pride. We'll still be able to get those cute little rainbow emotes, but I definitely encourage you all to give what you can now, and my fundraiser will go ahead and end tomorrow on the 1st of July. My channel is doing really, really well overall, and I want to thank all of you for being such amazing contributors to it. I've got over 230 followers at this point, well over, 2,200, I think, live channel views. We've got over 200 well, I just said over 230 followers. Look at me trying to repeat facts. I've got about 30 recurring subscribers and just, again, some really thoughtful and insightful regular contributors, mods, and of course the friends that have been joining me on Discord and in Twitch stream chat. So just come and be a part of the, I just said come and be a fart. Come and be a part of the really amazing community that we're building there. We laugh, we have a good time, we support each other, we have serious conversations, right? We try to, make sure that we're all doing the best we can to support movements that matter and holding each other accountable. And we're also having a really good time doing it, playing fun games, sharing things with each other. I'm playing a new game called Ni no Kuni, actually, because of a recommendation that Crossing Chrono, one of my regular contributors and mods, gave. It's a really amazing game that is animated by Studio Ghibli, which does all the Hayao Miyazaki movies, so like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, stuff like that. So it's a really beautiful game, and I'm enjoying it so far. And then one of my other friends, Dreadarm, came in and actually gifted the game to me. So it's been a really amazing collaborative process every step of the way. Excuse me. And in addition to playing Ni no Kuni, I'm also playing, Halo Reach and Skyrim and, all my Blizzard titles. Like, we've gone so far past just World of Warcraft. We've played StarCraft and Warcraft and World of Warcraft and Diablo and Overwatch and not Hearthstone. It's the last one that I can't play it on stream. It just doesn't really interest me that much. I played it on my phone, and it's a fun game. But I don't know. Stream just seems like it'd be a little bit more fast-paced to do that. Here's the Storm is a really amazing game that we play, though, with friends on a regular basis. So lots of great games, many more to come. I am going to play Ori and the Blind Forests at some point here on stream, and then, of course, continuing to play those other games we've been playing. Hopefully, I make enough time that I'll be able to actually finish some of these games that we're starting and having such a great time with together. But anyways, more to come. Just keep following along, and we'll have, updates as we go. Speaking of updates, the biggest one of the day, I have a new job. I had a job interview yesterday that was very successful. There's no start date that's actually set for it because I have some basic requirements I need to fulfill. I need to pursue a specific licensure here in the state of Nevada in order to do this job, but it's with actually like good friends of ours, and it came out of left field. It's a complete surprise. It's related to my social work, but it's also kind of different because it's a little bit more private sector. Very, very fun. I can't wait to tell all of you about it on stream. Please tune in with me to kind of hear me share about that. But very excited for the future. It'll be a really good time. And with that, there will not be any stream changes at this time. I'll give you all updates when I have, like delays or cancellations of my stream, or if I'm doing a special surprise, other day stream like on the weekend. But for now, nothing's going to really change except for, those day of changes. With my coming job, it's flexible, and so it's not like a rigorous 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. kind of job. That being said, I'll still pull back to kind of like more 4-hour-ish stream segments starting kind of like 8 to midnight once my job does start. That way I'm kind of keeping myself in a good rhythm that's, got good exposure and still helps create good community for our channel, but also is being responsible for the fact that at that point I'll also have a job. So changes to come, but not quite yet. Otherwise, honestly, just join me tonight after Taco Tuesday for more Ni no Kuni. I'm excited to play some more of that. It's a really beautiful game, and it's just so much fun. Stream will be late because the boys are coming over for Taco Tuesday, and Otter has to run an errand right now, so he won't even be back until like 6:30. So I'm just anticipating that we'll just be relaxing and having a good time and chatting and playing Smash Up and all sorts of other fun stuff for a while. So follow along on social media. I will post updates when I'm actually going live. And then, of course, in my Discord, the same thing. That's kind of the best place to keep track of exactly what's happening at the Big Gay Brewery. And you get to meet all members of the brew crew. So, yes, make sure to follow along here on YouTube. Subscribe here on YouTube. Make sure to follow and subscribe on Twitch. And otherwise, I will see you online. Please, please, please be safe out there. Take care of one another. Continue building that community wherever you go. Remember to hydrate, don't dehydrate. It's so important, even in the midst of summer, especially in the midst of summer. And I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Take care, and goodbye.